I've talked a lot about integrity on this channel, focusing on my integrity because I just think it's not just important, it's essential. It's essential to every word that comes out of my mouth because if I'm not who I seem, then I'm a hypocrite and this channel will not bear fruit at all. In fact, it'll bear rotten fruit and it will lead me to burn. Um, why am I talking about this? In general, I'm talking very generally. That it's so important that if you have a platform, or if you feel that you have a ministry, if you've been called to a ministry, however small or however large, it's important that your way of life be out in the open. How you live, what you do, everything. I'm not saying that you have to tell everything, be it, tell all. I don't mean that. But you can't have any secrets. And if someone asks you a question, you can't go, I don't think I can answer that. Um, why? Because it's who we represent when we are speaking about Jesus Christ and His Word. We're His ambassadors. And you can't hide secrets, not big secrets. Um, I'll give a couple examples. Let's say I told you I live alone. I don't completely live alone because I have someone that helps me out who is in the next room. Okay, he's a friend I've had for um, wow, almost 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. But he hasn't always lived with me. He lives with me now. Gets free rent in exchange for helping me out. Okay, he's a friend. That's it. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't sneak out at night looking for girls or going to bars or whatever. Well, I can't sneak out at night, but I mean, I'm saying if I could, I wouldn't. Just wouldn't. Um, I'm celibate. I'm single, and I choose to be single. I'm not saying I would never marry, but this is a choice because I belong to Jesus, and my life belongs to Jesus, and He has to say. If He ever wanted me to get married, He'd have to put the woman in front of me, pretty much. Say, you marry her. Okay, but I'm telling you all this because I don't, I don't want to be talking about other people in general having secrets if I have any secrets. Um, actually, my friend is probably going to be moving on pretty quickly because he wants to have, a full life and a career, which in this day and age is absolute insanity right now. I mean, and he has a daughter, and she's getting married. Another thing, everyone's getting married now at the last moments. But anyway, that's his business. That's his choice, and who am I to say no? But see, I have to change my situation. I have to find another help, get other help. Let's put it like that, and maybe it'll push me to help myself even more, which that's a good thing. But if you are, if you have a platform, I think that's why I'm telling you all this stuff now. I don't think I've ever mentioned that before. I mean, I've said I've had help and everything, but I haven't told you the whole situation. Um, if you have a platform, you don't want people coming out and saying, "Well, what's going on there? What are you really up to, or what are you hiding from us?" I'm not hiding anything. I've just told you the truth. But the problem is if you have secrets and you're disguising them, and if you're saying, "Well," giving the impression that it's different than it is, you'll be caught out. It will be revealed. And I know on the last day everything's going to be revealed. So that's why I'm so open about like talking about my past and my my dealings with alcohol, pornography, and I'm sure I've talked about that, and money, spending money like crazy, just pretty much everything, and bad relationships and dealing with narcissists, all that. I've talked about all that. I'm not saying that that's what they have to do, but I'm saying don't have some big secret that's going to blow up in your face one day, and you're trying to save face, and you're trying to put on a good front for people when the only person you need to be worrying about pleasing is Jesus Christ. And I say, I'm talking to people who have YouTube channels and have ministries and platforms, but it's really for everyone. You know, be done with it. Be done with wearing the mask and the be who you are, say what you mean, all that stuff like that silly song. Mean what you say, say what you mean. But it's true. Mean what you say and say what you mean, and be upfront and be honest and don't have secrets. Don't pretend. People don't like. People will forgive you if you make a mistake and you say, well, I should have told you this or I should have told you that. And that's different. But if you keep hiding things and pretending that the situation is different than it really is, well, it's going to come back and haunt you. I guarantee it. And I say this with gentleness and kindness because it's not my place to call out anyone. It's not my place. It's really not to rebuke anyone in these matters. I'm just telling you where I stand, where I'm at. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask them. Someone just asked me what Bible do I use? Do I get my quotes from? The New International Version. That's not the only legitimate Bible by any means. In fact, there's probably better translations, but it is a current translation and it applies. It applies to now. And so if you have questions, ask. I'll answer them. And just be who you are. Tell people what you're doing. Don't pretend, because like I said, it's gonna bite you. It can come up and bite you in your behind, as they say.